Okay, good morning. I'm going to do a video this morning. Anna, 77AEJ, put up a video today called Dead Flies in the Apothecary Calls a Stinking Savor. Savor. Okay. Now, recently I've gotten some stuff with all of this, and it sort of just kind of applies in. Okay, she's talking about a chemical event. Well, just to kind of show you what I had just found, the 13 circles leads to this right here. Okay, this is called Metatron's cube. Metatron is the scribe of heaven. He was Enoch, and he was taken. He was no more. He was transformed into an archangel, and he was the seventh from Adam. He basically set up, and when I show, I don't have all my little stuff up here. When I show this right here, this is it's like the government of God. It's God's laws, it's God's rules. And like I said, we operate this thing within us, within each one. And on that day, that judgment day, in this crazy kind of way, it's like just a tally system. It just tallies right up. Okay, so anyway, as I'd been working with this thing, and this is just kind of showing where I'm at the moment and some of this stuff, what I was led to was, in the idea that here is the spark, our divine spark. This is the one they never want you to know about. Okay, and this box is this red box right here. Okay, and to make this red box and to make it correct from what I've gathered, and let's look at it like this. Jesus knocks at the door. Okay? And the door that he symbolically is knocking at is your heart, but this heart is encased. Okay? Adam is sort of drunken. Okay? And when God asked Adam, "Where are you?" Here he is, right here. He folded up into this kind of a thing. Okay? This is where Jesus says, he knocks at the door, he will come in. Well, if that door is opened, what happens is this folds out and makes a cross. Okay? But what I gathered into, to actually make this, it takes capstones. 6 capstones. Okay? So now, a little baby, I had a time making this little baby too, but 6 capstones fold up and make the cube. You see? Jesus says, pick up your cross and follow me. It's the cube we just get out of. Okay, but in that weird thing, I started looking, and I'm trying to get this to Anna because I want her to, if I can help her with anything. Let's see. Where's that piece? Here it is. What I found, I started searching for Capstone 6. And there is a chemical called Capstone 6-I, or a 1. Equals 7. That works right there. And it's 6 capstones. Well, that works. Then I looked. It's called idoper-fluorohexane. Okay? Fluoro is fluoride. It is the worst thing in the world for the pineal gland. It causes the pineal gland to dry up. And then when a person's pineal gland has dried up, it's as if you're a zombie then. You can't think for yourself. Like for me, I don't drink fluoride water. I avoid all those things as much as possible. Even toothpaste and such as that, I use only the naturals. Okay, now, and what was interesting was the formula. It's C6 AF fluoride 13 I. And I've got this crazy thing with the alphabet. Each letter has like this way deeper meaning than we understand. A, B, C. For example, A is like the pyramid with the capstone. B is really 13. C is really the I. Okay, and it's just another weird thing. I ain't even going to go into all that with you right now because I'm still hammering that one out. Okay, so Anna is talking about this chemical thing, and then so what I found is DuPont makes Capstone 6. DuPont is DUPONT. It's 6 letters, and it's in a circle. Not good. Okay, that's it. Don't want no 7. And also, yeah, it causes upset stomach. So then, and I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking, wow, chemtrails. If this is what they're spraying and everyone is breathing and inhaling this, and it's like at this moment it seems like God is sending His Spirit more so on this earth. And by them spraying this on people and it's closing off their pineal gland, yeah, it ain't good. Okay? Then she was talking about manna. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had a little situation come up and we were talking about manners. And as I researched, it linked back to manna. Okay, so it's almost like for the 40 years that they were fed manna, they were being fed manners, a way of being toward others. Here we come back in with this judgment thing. Okay. Then drunken. They're drunken with knowledge, with judgment. And this is how that kind of worked out for me. I got to show you that thing too. Sorry, I am not an artist. And I hope you can kind of follow along. This is the throne of God. There are 2 seraphim that spiral around the throne of God. There is a river that flows. In my weird world, this river is the possibilities. All the things that are possible. Many years ago, I heard someone said that a description of God, the best way that man could even start to describe God, is the possibility of possibilities. And this is that river. Well, now, Adam and Eve, over here is the tree of knowledge. They've eaten. Their eyes were opened, and they are drunken with judgment. They are going through the river, all the possibilities, because in the garden between the tree of life and the tree of knowledge, the river runs through it. And it's getting to this other side because there's this dual thing happening. If knowledge puts off a fruit of judgment, you see we have here's your worm also. Yeah, the worm is very important, and that's a whole nother episode. But, see, so the opposite, this is back to the dualities again. Okay? So knowledge, the opposite of that is life, and the fruit is forgiveness, non-judgment. See, and a lot of people are getting washed away in the river because they're still drunken with judgment and with all the imaginations and the possibilities. They're washed away. Just want to say, last night had a brief little dream, and in the dream I was told, expect ecstasy. And I looked it up, and it's an intense joy or delight, a state of emotion so intense that one is carried beyond rational thought, imagination, thought, and self-control. The word ecstasy changed to ecstasy. Extra vision, increased seeing, imagining. Beyond rational thought, imagination. You know, I mean, I know this is a lot. I really do, because believe me, I'm living it. I think I'm living it. And the thing is, for me, it's important that I share this with others. So, in this weird way, I feel like I'm over here, but instead of staying here, I've come back in to try and help others on over. Okay? And because I do understand they're drunken. Gonna end it there. Thank you.